Welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. I want to try something real quick. We're going to run back up here to the Headmaster's office, whatever. Because I should be able to get in there now, I believe. I don't think it would keep me from going in there anymore. Yeah.
Aloha Mora.
See, why is it locked again? Damn it.
Revelio.
This is not... That's not... Oh, this is where I went before. How did I not go through that before? Alright, let me pick that up. How did I not notice this door last time?
Aloha Mora.
Oh, there's a trophy. Key of admittance.
Revelio.
Okay. So let's go. Now I should be able to go back down here, and I would assume this lets me in this over here. That's the final Hogwarts secret. This should pretty much wrap up the stuff in Hogwarts too.
Revelio.
The Quill of Acceptance and Book of Admittance were placed here by the founders and have not been touched since. They record the name of every prospective Hogwarts student the moment they first show signs of magic. Although the quill is more lenient in the book, which will sometimes snap shut before the name is written if the evidence of magic is not dramatic enough. That's interesting. Okay, that should be... Is that everything? Yeah. So... Yep, the only two field guide pages I am missing are from Bell Tower Wing, and I don't know where they are. I do have some... Oh, History of Magic class. We're going to do that right now. Because that's one of the things that I believe is... That should get me one of the pages. And I'll go check. Let's go check right now. See if the page is there. I doubt it is, but we'll go check. And then we'll go do History Magic class. Because I've heard that sometimes it'll show up.
Revelio.
It's not here.
Accio. Accio.
It really sucks. Like, I don't know why it's not there, but I've heard that sometimes it will just show up, so I'll have to just keep checking it. So anyway, let's go. It is still Professor Binns too. I was gonna say it has to be, because Professor Binns has been the history of magic teacher for like 200 years or something like that when Harry Potter takes place.
I'm not ready for Professor Binns' lecture. I forgot my pillow.
In today's lesson, we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effect it had on the wizard milling industry. Throughout the many goblin battles, countless wizard cloaks were lost. Actually, we do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
And now for a stroll to the bell tower entrance hall. Along with the rest of the castle, it was completed in the late early Middle Ages.
If you fail history of magic,
The hall and the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting artifacts. Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Eargit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the Boastful.
Did you say Bragbor? I know that name. Lord Gok said he was an ancestor of Ranrock.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day. Where were we? Oh yes. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft. Another notable historical figure. He's right nearby. Curious students can find him on display here in the bell tower entrance hall.
Revelio.
Oh yes, I see you found Grimbold Weft.
Yes, I rather enjoyed seeking him out.
Thrill of the scholarly pursuit. I know the feeling quite well. Now, let's turn our attention to the agreeability and general good nature of Sir Ashbuttle. He's also nearby.
Oh, maybe
See what
he's
you
not
can learn
bugged.
from him for your next assignment.
Revelio.
Standing in eternal but symbolic watch over the bell tower is a retinue of
Sir
royal
this is a centuries-old likeness of
statues
Pandadon.
of knights, I see.
Fearless knights on her and devoted
Keen eye.
people have always loved their past.
Nestled among the ranks. His fame aim was not
Maybe I'm
won
good.
by
Maybe that's both
vanquishing
of them.
foes in
I read
single
that you only
combat,
get one
nor
from
by
this quest.
slaying bloodthirsty dragons.
Maybe it is two.
Rather in training yards and scullerings.
It's still weird though that that's showing up
His
in my
warm and
hints
approachable
that I haven't
demeanor
gotten
was
it.
celebrated by old friends and newcomers alike. I encourage everyone to make the waving statue's acquaintance.
Professor Binns, I found the statue of Sir Afpuddle.
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Afpuddle's affability was his undoing. Died instantly trying to befriend a basilisk. Eye contact is not always to be encouraged. So beloved was he that even some goblins mourned his passing. Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins, most of whom could not abide mourning the loss of a wizard.
Goblins and wizard kind will never trust each other.
Yes, well, it takes a cauldron to raise a chisperful, as they say. History does tend to repeat. It is a series of patterns, a thought both comforting and disconcerting. The wise student, such as yourself, will learn from it.
There we go.
History is written by those who do their schoolwork, so they say. Or at least...
Alright. Yeah, it's still... Yeah. It still isn't showing up. I don't know, that's weird.
Revelio.
Whatever. I have everything, in my opinion. Alright, so let's do something else. Let's go speak with her. I do have some challenges to collect. I just like nothing beats this Daedalian robe. I love it. It's so cool. Eventually I will play the other characters and get theirs too, because I want to see them all. Although they probably all look the same, just obviously different colors and different mascot, but I don't know. Someday I'll probably play as my other characters more fully. The good thing about them though is I won't have to like collect everything. I'll just play the game and just enjoy it. Not that I don't enjoy this, but you know what I mean. Sometimes collecting everything can be a little tedious and it kind of sucks the fun out of it, but at the end of the day I still do enjoy it. It's not that I don't enjoy doing it. But it is kind of nice to be able to just play a game on my own time without recording it, without having to worry about trophies popping.
What you did in Cross Wands was fantastic.
I can just, you know, just play it at my own pace. But the whole point of my channel is 100% in games and always including trophies in the videos, so...
I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
I don't blame her for being concerned. We have been involved in some dangerous activities.
As the Ashwinders were locking me up and threatening my life, it did occur to me that my mother may have been right.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic
giraffe.
And he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits.
Giraffes
who
are
had
my
come from our
favorite
village.
freaking
One
animal.
of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
It's definitely adding more and more Christmas themed stuff. I mean, I could just be crazy and just not noticing it, but like, I don't know. I've come in here quite a bit, and like, for one, I do not remember this giant tree being here. I mean, I understand it was here whenever I was Polyjuice Professor Black. Like, I understand it was here then, but like, I swear to God, I've come in here before that, and that was not there. So I don't know. It's crazy. I feel like it's progressively like gotten more and more Christmassy here. I mean, it's cool. I'm all for it, but it's just kind of strange. All right, let's. I kind of am curious about this Snidget thing, so let's go meet Poppy. I don't know why, but like in my head canon, I always envisioned Hogsmeade being like south of Hogwarts. I don't know why. I guess that's just kind of how I've always seen it, but clearly it's not. So
At least we're out of the classroom.
Is this where we're meeting the Centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be fun.
That relic is the key to saving Anne. I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcroft as soon as you can.
What the hell? That was weird. I don't think that was supposed to happen.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
Were you the Ferenz before
You
Ferenz?
forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all three of your heads.
Yeah. Go sit down. Yeah, you seem like the
Foolish
Ferenz
children.
before Ferenz.
Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned.
I'll just go to the cave. I mean,
I'll let you know what I find.
are you going? You look like you're just standing here in the forest doing nothing. Alright. Whatever. You do you, Poppy. You do you. Alright, what are we doing now? Okay. What do I want to do here? Do I want to do... Oh, I should actually go speak to Deke. Let's do that. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I have enough time for that. We'll do that in the next episode. I don't want to start something that seems like it's going to be long. Let's go talk to... Do I have 3 invisibility potions? Because I could do that. We need to land. I do. Let's go do that. It's easy enough. Can knock that out. What was it? Demanding delivery? Where are you? Easy enough.
Always late, that Pippin.
Is it you? Yeah.
Madam Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
You want to buy my shit from me?
What are we looking for today? A fine choice.
Buy all your
Exactly
stuff
what
from
I
you,
would
sure.
have chosen.
I have so much money. Who cares, you know? Look, now you don't have anything to sell.
This will do just fine. Thank you. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Pippin... Hogsmeade. There's got to be some pages floating around in the sky.
Does it get
somewhere.
any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
I've looked around so much and I just cannot find them.
Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
I can see why you didn't want to go. She was quite cantankerous.
I do truly appreciate your help.
Cantankerous?
And at least it's done with.
What the hell kind of word is that?
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Pippin.
Likewise. Worth every bit of that delivery fee to have someone capable deal with that witch.
By the way, I found this book of potion recipes in Cambridge. Might it be useful to you?
Is this Fatima's recipe book?
You should keep it. She doesn't deserve to have it.
I appreciate what you're saying, but you have much to learn about respecting the property of others. Some things are sacred amongst potioneers. I shall return it to her immediately.
Wow.
Here you found a bit. What can I do for you today?
I brought that to you for you to have, and then you just, you're just gonna give it back?
I hope to see you. Farewell for now.
Alright. I want to, since we're here in Hogsmeade, let's go buy everything else from Spells and Tombs. Tombs and spells, whatever it is.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours.
I'm pretty
Let me
sure
know
I've
if there's anything
bought
else I
everything
can
at
do
this
to
point. The only things I think I haven't bought are... Where's it? The broom store. Literally right there. The one with the quest marker. How do I get in there? What the hell?
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
Buy that as well.
You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
Alright. Knocking quests
Perhaps
out.
I could test out my new upgrade on the way.
We're not doing that right now. I'll do it later. What else can I knock out here? I guess we could go... Where's this? I mean, should I do this? I don't know if I have enough time. Yeah, this is here in Hogsmeade, right? Yeah, let's go talk to this guy. And then if we still have some time left, we'll finish off with Sebastian and Anne.
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're causing Mr. Moon terrible distress.
Ha! Good. That was the idea.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Ah, well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
The statues are a form of bullying. You're no better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
Far away, Gladwin Moon.
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, he had such flowing locks, and we used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend. We are fortunate to have a student brave enough.
Challenge complete. Whoops, wrong button. It's actually super dope. I kind of like that. We're gonna keep it. All right, what's our time at here? Yeah, let's go talk to Sebastian and Anne, and then that'll be it.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Hopefully it doesn't start a quest, because you know what? Well, no, we'll do it. We're gonna talk to him.
Sebastian, A lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I appreciate you setting our earlier discussion aside for now.
Of course.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice?
Catacomb.
Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
All right. It's a good place to stop. So if you liked it, leave a like and subscribe if you want to. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.